morning, everybody. It is Monday, May 23rd today, and we're looking at another gorgeous week here in the Rogue Valley. Beautiful weather outside already this morning. But let's get started. I've got the Southern Oregon market update for you here today. Currently, between Jackson and Josephine County, we have 981 active residential listings. So that number is up once again to the highest point it's been yet this year. So we're continuing to see an increasing inventory. Last week, we added 161 new listings to that count. 128 went pending, 125 closed, and we lost 16 due to expired or canceled listings. So numbers are up definitely from last week. I had made note that Mother's Day weekend probably slowed down some of the pending count. We're up again. We're up 12 units from what we were for last week's pending count. So it's not a dramatic increase, but it is an increase. One thing I'd like to note that I also keep track of if you look in my newsletter in the written portion are the price changes. We've been seeing a pretty substantial increase in price changes, and I think that's due to a few reasons. Obviously, as a seller and as a listing agent, you want your seller to be able to maximize the potential that their house has. So if anything, you want to list maybe a little bit high for them so that you're not leaving any money on the table. You put it out there, you let it sit for a week. If you're not getting the activity, then you start bringing it down to where the market says it needs to be, basically. So I think there's a lot of agents that are pushing that dollar, sellers that are pushing that dollar higher, and therefore having to cut it back. But also I think that we're starting to see a little bit more competitiveness on the market with the rates being a little bit higher. So people are trying to just edge each other down a little bit to be competitive, which makes sense. So ultimately, we'll find out long term what that's really pointing to. But anyway, in my market report today, I've got a write-up, and basically it is, does a recession necessarily mean a decrease in home values, is what we were talking about. And no, it doesn't necessarily mean that, but I'm going to let you take a look at that read. It's only a few paragraphs long. Should be able to get through it in a couple minutes. It's interesting. There's some facts in there and numbers, because I like numbers. It points to a lot of good statistics from some historical data I was able to pull. Not a whole lot else. Take a look in that report as well. If you need a lender, down towards the bottom, I've got 3 great lenders, great to work with. They're local and good folks. Everybody have a good week, and we will talk to you next Monday. Bye-bye.